I think the last time has been during the last World Cup. So, welcome everyone to the stream. I hope you guys enjoy. This might be the last match of the tournament, or the last match of group stage of tournament, or maybe the last match of 3 times world champions. It's hard to say what's the actual reason of this match to be played. Because it might end in a situation that both teams playing here will not reach the playoff stage. Also, it might happen that both teams will, because the situation in this group is very confusing, especially that we are rather expecting UK to finish tournament at this stage. So it gives one empty spot for, you know, reaching playoffs. Maybe one of those teams is gonna take it, but it's really hard to say. There we go, there's the invitation. We're in the lobby now. Like the title says, it's USA B against Germany. In the chat, what do you guys think, who's gonna win this game? Oh, Buzz asked if there was, I mean, Basie or Base, which is my favorite, asked about first map. Yes, the first map didn't happen yet, like Totti says. This is the first map, very unexpected. Duncy, I think it's been a while since I saw a Duncy game in Star Wars Battlefront. There we go, some survivalists. I think this team doesn't really communicate. Let me check on Discord. I'm pretty sure they don't use microphones. Yeah, they are all muted. This is full muted team, so team play aspect might be advantage of USAB in this particular game. However, or I don't know, maybe the Germans know each other so well that it's not gonna be necessary to stay in touch by talking. Just gonna see what's happening. Really hard to say. Expectations. Well, Onaidaki Soba with Scout. Here we go, Survivalist for Cowboy Lawrence, which is, I don't know, who? Cocaine? I assume that's illuminated, considering by the loadout. So Rody looks like he's gonna be running Escape Artist. Okay, the game is starting. One has not spawned yet. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong with the nicknames. I'm not very familiar with German players' nicknames. Also, there's been no Smurf check before the game, so if you are hoping everybody is playing on his own account or playing fair, you never know. I think such expectations in this particular competition would be very, very brave. Also, I believe this is European host, which is huge advantage for Germans. Depending on strategical powers of each team, it might be better to have this host on drop zone against Americans. Just one German left on the plot. Very weird movement from Americans, they just all died. Very weird movement. However, nobody's capping the pods. I'm gonna check the chat if there was any update about the nicknames. Perhaps I was wrong when introducing the players here. So here is Baker, somehow survived there. Oh, footsteps. I didn't know this is visible on high settings. Well, that's nice. Just for the record, I'm not playing on high settings normally because my PC couldn't quite handle it, but for spectating it seems to be fine. Okay guys, can anyone tell me what is the German team here? Because I really don't know. So, referring to the Smurf check, it's working perfectly as for the whole tournament because literally the whole German team is playing with no microphone. So yeah, I don't know how the Smurf check has exactly happened. I don't think it did. But Germany is known for fair play and respecting tournament rules, so I don't think any bad stuff is happening, of course. A long fight for this first pot. A lot of jetpacking, a lot of shooting from everywhere. There are moments when the European team has advantage, there are moments when the other one has advantage. However, there's some guy with 0-7 in the US squad. It might be crucial for him to turn up a little bit because his team is not doing that bad. It seems Germans are in control of the pot so far, and this is looking very well for them. As long as those are Germans playing. That's what we would expect, right? Oh, this is another cup for Americans. Very last moment cup. We've got the Master Survivalist there. Not anymore. Also, if anybody knows, I would be glad to hear who's on the recording is in this particular match, because to my liking this list should be pretty long. Why is this guy not attacking the second pot? Is it like the console players are used to playing on one pot on PS4 or Xbox, whatever they're playing, because I don't know those guys at all. All I know them from is that they were toxic about World Cup rules and started glitching in some scrim against us. Which is why I also can't make a longer introduction of the team. Okay, this is probably a pot for Germany. However, the second pot looks very American right now. Their positioning is not the best though. There's only two of them somehow. This guy managed to get a weird spot that somehow worked. Okay, are the Germans coming? This is a melee range. Oh my god, this is a cup. What a what a terrible defense from Americans. I think that was some Xbox strategy to just shield and come close. It didn't quite work out. And what a team play from Germany with no mics. Okay, why is this guy playing this? And this is probably pot for Germany. I guess not. Well, it seems that the Americans are just good at recapping, but defense is... Oh, amazing place there. Yeah, so far, kill-wise, this is an absolute domination from the German team. Like I mentioned previously, considering this is actual German team, because I really can't make any promises about this match. About any match in this competition, to be fair. This doesn't look like a cup. It's 2-0 for Germans.
We're picking up another escape pod homing beacon. Secure that area and the pod.
Yeah, if the Discord is correct, nobody in this team is using microphone still. Why is this E11? I don't think the American team is familiar with Battlefront standards, but I appreciate the interesting weapon choice. Yeah, this is interesting positioning here, but Germans are just not coordinated with this push. This is pretty much the only disadvantage. Oh, why is this guy not seeing him? That was interesting, but Americans managed to defend the pod in the end. However, they need to... What is this position? I'm not quite a DMC expert. I'd even say that it might be one of my worst maps at the moment, considering that I'm playing the game once a year for a weekend, then not playing, which means I play like 2,000 less DMC games than other Battlefront players, but I think this wasn't a good defensive spot. Okay, here goes the 11 player, I believe. Not anymore. Excellent orbital strike. I wonder how is it that German team managed to put an excellent orbital strike here with no mics and push together. Meanwhile, the American team put an orbital strike speaking with all 4 players and nobody pushed in. Perhaps my meme was not a meme after all, because it seems that playing with no communication gives you a better team play in the end. Maybe you're not getting disfocused by someone's talking. Should try this out. Oof. Okay, there's just one German on the pod. This is looking promising for the weaker team so far. But they're not capping the pod. Maybe you don't do that on Xbox.
Stormtroopers are about to secure that escape pod. We have to stop them.
And now I'm wondering what are the partner spawns gonna be. Oh, they're not gonna be partner spawns because those guys were partner and they're on the other side of the map. So this guy has to defend 1v3. He didn't make it. Excellent blaster cannon strategies here. Not bad positioning from Americans right now. However, they all died. Well, this game is looking like quite a 5-0. There's some terrible throwing from 2 US players. Well, maybe not throwing. In the end, they are playing as 3-time world champions. However, I expected more on DMC from an American team, because American teams are known for introducing DMC as the game standard. And they still regain the control. Heal some E11 plays. There goes the cap. Well, everything as in the book.
We need to stop the Imperials from securing that pod.
Yeah, but this is some terrible positioning. 3 players standing in the same spot. Oh, there goes E11. Yeah, but you somehow need to look around. Generally, I'm not sure if my first stream since a year ago is worth it. The match is looking awful for the American team so far. And there goes this pod, which might be their grave. Yeah, they're just getting absolutely destroyed from high ground. All for that, team wipe. Okay, so there's Cowboy Lawrence, who is so far the most efficient German player at killing. I would like to be introduced who that is, because I'm kinda confused at the moment. I'm also wondering if all the recordings that are necessary from this game will be provided in the end, because the fact that they're winning 5-0 here doesn't mean that they're not gonna get disqualified later. However, so far I haven't seen any recording of those that were supposed to record, apart from mine and Branch's. So, yeah. While me and Branch record all the games, we have Alabama team playing, 7 people smurfing match, people cheating in lobbies for fun. Much stuff happening in general. Oh, is it gonna be a first spot for Americans? Is it? Oh! E11 goes here. There goes. There goes the first spot for Americans. Excellent place. Maybe it's a comeback. They just need to defend 3 pods now in 2 minutes. Goes some 2 OKD.
Imperial stormtroopers are about to secure that escape
It is
pod.
Potsy. It's the guy who was banned for cheating from the last World Cup. What a team. Amazing. Can't wait for the recording. I think this is looking like 5-1 now. Imploder coming in. 1 dead. What's happening? Oh, he did get it. That was excellent cap. That must be said. It's not looking that bad for Americans. They're losing this game, but maybe it's gonna be 4-2, for example. Oh, so there goes the glitched orbital strike. It's interesting because when those guys are capping the pod, there's just 4 of them shielding and jumping to it immediately. It's like very visible that they're clearly from another world. You can see that in their movements, in their decisions, in their score. And I think this is looking like finish. Yeah, that was 5-1 for Germany. 3 times world champions look like reaching the playoffs now. Surely seems more likely than USAB reaching those playoffs now. However, if the second game would end up in USAB winning, then I really don't know what's happening in that group. To be fair, I don't even think the organizers know. I just wasn't following, so this is my excuse. Who is cocaine guy? I have no clue. You can go and smurf check, but I don't know how you do smurf check when 4 people have no mic turned on. Amazing. Well, chat, if you guys are bored with the match, which is not quite epic, then advise reaching out to my music channel, This Space Studios. There's gonna be much amazing stuff there. Really worth checking out. Especially my singles, my funeral playing. Good stuff there. Also check out Brogly's channel because those are the best Battlefront montages you're gonna see in the game. Yeah, this is American host now. So maybe that was the host difference as the reason that Americans performed so terribly, especially like for Junesy standards. Who is cocaine guy? If I only knew. So the chat, do you think that Americans are gonna handle this? Also, can anyone tell me what's going on with the match between USA
We're going to raid the Imperial
and
base.
Germany? Is
Your
that match
objective is to
happening?
secure the cargo
Is it...
boxes and bring them back.
What's going on with this match in general? Like, was it forfeited? Was it... I don't know. Whatever. Also a question to all people watching. Did you guys all upload games, like one game per team with voice chat like it was in the rule set, or it's not a rule anymore? Okay, there's some very aggressive push from Germany. Okay, which one is Rhodey? Rhodey is the one I like, so I would follow. Does anyone know which one Rhodey is? I think this one. I'm gonna guess by the playstyle. No, probably not. This one? Doesn't look like Rhodey too. Okay, this guy we know it's the Potsy guy. But what team was disqualified last year because of him? Was it Germany B? Yeah, it was Germany B last year. And Kisoba I know. there's cargo pickups for Germany. Cocaine seems like dying here, and this looks quite solid for Americans. They should push now, but they kinda messed this up. Yeah, very big mess up. Still, they recovered the cargo, and yeah, they had a second to push in. It's kinda too late now. Guys, if this live stream has 5 likes, I'm gonna be subbing for USA against Germany. And not asking anyone for permission. I'll just come and play. 5 likes. Can you guys do that? Oh. Soon I'm gonna play more games for USA than I did for Poland. Let's see if Americans are organized enough to catch him here. I think no. It doesn't look like this. They need to win this 3v2, 4v2 actually. Oh, this looks very promising. They just need to be there in time. Yeah, good flank there. Very good flank. Still a mess up. What is this guy doing? Oh, that's a mess up. That's a mess up from American team. Very big mess up. They messed this up. But they had really a huge chance. Okay, why is this guy there? This is... okay, this is a misunderstanding what he's doing. There is no way they're gonna deliver this cargo if one guy doesn't participate in the game actively. This path was, however, a smart choice. I must appreciate. Very, very good choice. And this is looking like a delivery. He just needs to keep going. And I think, yeah, this is a delivery. Pretty sure right now. Yeah, this is a delivery for Americans. A bit lucky, because in the very beginning their decision making wasn't the best. Yeah, KD wise, this match is much more on the American side than the previous one, because in the previous one they were just getting stomped. And it doesn't really matter what's gonna be the score like in terms of, you know, particular cargos delivered. It only matters who wins the map. So there's 10-minute time to still, you know, make it 1-1. Okay. Interesting fights here. Both flanks being
Got the cargo back.
in action, let's say. Americans need to kill the carrier quickly. Otherwise, yeah, this is how it's gonna look like. This is cargo for Germany, of course. Germans usually know when their base is clear because, you know, there's always some improvements you can get into your squad. — 6-4 for Germans. Probably the experience difference is the reason of such outcome. Americans playing very passive in the offense, very passive. Oof. Now that was very aggressive on the other hand. I think the Germans decided to focus a bit more on defending now because the score is quite to their advantage. Americans need to deliver at least 2 cargos to make anything good happen in this game for them. That's some solid positioning here. He killed 2 and holds 3 out of their position. Yeah, even killed 3. Very well played by Tinkerbell. That was a headshot. Americans winning corridor battle, and now splitting up. This is looking well for them. Yeah, Bakers with double kill in mid. Okay, those two know about each other. Where's your scampus? Yeah. So how do you know about each other? Like, he can know about him because he walked there, but how does he know about him? I don't know. So, the Americans are pushing 3v2 battle here. One dead. I think 2 Germans are dead. What a push from Americans. Just 1 alive. And he's not gonna make it. They just killed all 3. Excellent push. Very well played, Americans. Very well played. I'm surprised. But Germans are in control of mid, are in control of the American base. They pretty much control everything at the moment. This is looking terrible for Americans. Here goes some command. Respawn. Okay, this is a crucial moment for both teams. Oh, 1 German dead. 2 Germans dead. I think this is gonna be a delivery for Americans. Whoa, 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 whoa. Much stuff happening. Someone killed himself. But yeah, this is 5-5, so the game is still open. I don't know if, you know, the Americans can handle another cargo delivery, but they're looking good. They're looking damn good. Much better than on Dunes, which is unusual for Americans to play better on depot than they play on Dunes. Base. Yeah, okay, so this guy has no wall hack. This is a clean player. At least in terms of wall hack.
We got the cargo back.
Good stuff. This guy has no wall hack. Oh, it's the same guy. Germans winning position battle in front of their base might be very crucial. They're playing a bit more passively now. However, their gameplay was much more efficient when they were still playing aggressive. Baker's doing 1v1 outside. He's been very you know, like winning most of those battles. Even though with his 14-21, I feel like he's on most of the actual good job. Americans still playing with 2 in defense despite having just 4 minutes, and Germans are just defending with 4. But how do they know? If they're not communicating. This is interesting. Good thing I'm not responsible for all those smurf checks. Yeah, why are Americans defending with 2 if those guys are defending with 4? There's no point in standing here. I'd say that the gameplay of USAB is very old-fashioned, but like on PC you played this way in 2016. People were just learning how to play each game mode. No, there's no one on right. There's no one here. You have no wall hack too. That's good. Yakisoba has no wall hack. This is good information for tournament organizers. As long as this is Yakisoba playing, of course, because yeah, you never know. Oh, this is some 300 IQ hiding. Oh, he doesn't know. They just sneaked in. Oh, whoa! How did he survive that? They're gonna kill him anyways. That was big fuck up. And I think there's respawns from Germans in the corridor. This is cargo for Americans. It must be. Must be. Just need to hold this position. Yeah, they're doing it. This is 6-4 for Americans. This was a very weird moment of a match. Like, Germans were 4 in base, and suddenly one went here, and they were all in corridor at some point. very weird match. This is like a tutorial how to not play cargo. And what happens if this is 6-4 for Americans? What happens in this group? Can anyone tell me? So yeah, now 4 Germans are pushing, considering their chat. But what are doing Americans in the meantime? One of them is pushing, 3 of them are defending. This is actually well fought. Oh, this is flank going on. This is also well played. As long as he kills him, but it looks good. He pushed him away from the position. Mid is in control of Americans now, but the Loves guy, the funny guy, has to hold 2. Made them both low. This is good for him. It's better than killing 1 because they would partner spawn anyway, and this is double kill from Bakers. Oh my god. This is looking better and better for Americans. I kinda thought this is gonna be a win from Germany in this game. And it doesn't look quite like that. However, they're pushing again. He needs to give a spawn to his oh no, their partners. So where are the other 2 Americans? In terrible position. This is crucial 1v1 going on here. If Bakers loses this 1v1, he just needs to hold him in this position. Yeah, he does. This is over for Germany. 1 minute 40 seconds.
Return their cargo.
Yeah, Americans practically played without 1 player, however, Germans played without 2 players. And it seems that it was Rody and Illuminated playing the offense. And those are rather defensive players. At least that's how I would do that if I was the team manager. 1 minute left. Are the Germans pushing? Yes, they are pushing. 1 American dead. This is looking good for Germany. They have the chance to push in now. But their positioning is terrible in offense. 2 of them staying here. Not good. Not good from Germany at all. 1 minute left. So this is gonna be 1-2, and I'm pretty sure nothing's gonna happen unless someone gets like 4 kills with Smart Rocket. But doesn't quite look like this. Another kill. 3 kills. German team is dead. There's just 1 alive. Americans are pushing out. Very well fought. The US host made a difference. However, they looked much better as a team in this one. Much better. Because DNC, you know, team play is not important at all. Like, on DNC you just have to get 4 the best players possible and you win every game. It doesn't matter. But here on Depot, in Cargo, you need to be playing together. And this is what the Americans did. So the match ends up in a draw, in a tie. And I have no clue what's happening now, it's not my tournament. Nutcracker asking first map score, it was 5-1 for Germans. So, if you wanna know what's happening now, I don't know. So I believe... Let me check. It all depends on the match between USA and Germany.
We're going to raid the Imperial base. Your objective is to secure the cargo boxes and bring them back.
I think this is over for this stream. This was a weird match, not the best one. Weird one. Thank you for watching, everyone, anyways. No type.